Again, the mind is not where your thoughts is created. You have to understand that every thought is energy. And energy, if you study thermodynamics, it just changes forms and keep moving. It never dies. Now, your own Bible says, be not of the flesh. Your brain is flesh. So your thoughts and energy is not resonating in the brain. It comes from somewhere else. You have a force field that surrounds you right now at this moment. Hold on a second. You have a force field that surrounds you right now at the moment. So when you're talking about spiritual, when you're talking the language of spiritual elements, you have to tell me what a spirit is first. Because nobody has ever seen a spirit. Not from a third dimensional eye. Now,
we always come from the energy.
The energy is resonated through the atoms. Right now, you have atoms around you. You're made of atoms, which consist of electrons, protons, and neutrons. See, this is the thing.
Where does it come from, the atom?
Where does the atom come from? It comes from motion. Vibration. Look at the sun right now. I'm going to give you a good example. If you look at the sun right now, you're not looking at the actual sun. You're looking at a shadow of the sun. The sun is an actual dark matter. The sun is 93 million miles away, and you can feel the heat. Even though you can't see the heat, even though you can't see the heat, it exists as something, which is what? Energy, a form of energy. You have 5 forms of energy. Chemical being one. The sun distributes chemicals, which is tissue.
So where does it come from, the energy of the sun?
The energy of the sun? I say it again. It consists of that which you can't see. Where does the wind come from? You can't say the wind don't exist. You feel it, right? Okay, so energy.
I believe there is an origin.
That's the whole thing. You keep saying you believe to me. You have to know. See, you asking me a question, and I'm answering your questions. You tell me what a spirit is. What is a spirit? To you, what is a spirit is? I just now gave you the scientific aspect of what a spirit is. See, the thing is, you're going to give me a definition of a religion aspect, which you're not going to be able to prove because it's going to be some spooky shit.
That's why I asked you, where is the energy came from?
What does what?
The energy of the sun.
What does it come from? It comes from the equator.
Equator.
That's right. The equator is made of friction. This is why do you think the sun rotates on the same equator belt for billions and billions of years before other binary suns come into an existence? Why do you think that? Because it sits on a belt that's higher in friction. You have to look at you have to study the whole universe. You can't just study the earth because everything outside of the earth has a lot to do with what's going on inside of the universe. Now, for an example, me being a black man, I have keratinocytes, which is surface cells. My keratinocytes take in the sunlight from the sun and it downloads it to the melanocytes and creates proteins, which is a form of communication. So my cells don't burn. I don't have to put sunblock on it, and I won't catch skin cancer. If a white person come out here into the sun long enough, they don't have keratinocytes, so they'll burn. Their whole biochemical structure is different. You get what I'm saying? So religion is actually, hold on.
You are the superior than the white people.
You damn right I'm superior. Because if no white person can give birth to a black person, I can give birth to any color spectrum in the universe. 2 black people can give, we do it all the time. Just go to Africa and look. They don't put it on the TV because they don't want you to see it. But the thing is, 2 black people can give birth to an albino with blonde hair and blue eyes. And then we can genetically alter the brown germ and it becomes a pale skin, weak bone, mankind. I'm not going to say human being because they're not human beings. If you study their biochemical structure, they have the same biochemical structure as the rhesus monkey. When you shave the monkey, it's not black, it's pale. And it has straight hair like they do. It don't have nappy hair. It has straight hair. So we study the physiology of these people. Even their nature is negative. They don't understand nothing natural. This is why they go around the earth and they always experimenting on things. Because they don't like nature. Why is it that birds don't do experimentations? They don't read Bibles. But nature get along very well. I mean, even your culture tell you that. It tells you to study nature. Why? Because nature is the best book. You can't tamper with it. Even if you try to. So the thing is this right here. When you read a book, you're being taught how to be a certain way. You are being programmed. Instead of you just being nature or being natural. You see, we tamper with food. Now we paying for it. Now you made a religion. Now you fighting with other religions. Religion has caused the biggest wars in the history of time. The crusades still go on today. You have the Christians over in Africa fighting the Muslims. That's the crusade. It never stopped. Who do you think are over there fighting our people in Africa? It's Christians. Who you think over there sucking the oil from our people and taking their organs? Hold on. It's Christians. Even you, hold on. Even you as an Asian,
I believe.
hold on.
I
There's a
believe
study.
some
Hold
people
on.
believe Jesus.
Hold on.
They
If you
call
research it,
themselves different.
even in Asian history, right now you all are buying black organs. It's called organ harvesting, black organ harvesting, where you take the cells out of the kidneys of black babies and you create something that's called an alkaloid medication or alkaloid drug, because black people have in their DNA something called alkaloid. And Asian people use this to flavor their food. It's called aborted fetuses. You can look it up. You don't have to believe me. They just now actually shut down a few Asian places where they was taking buying aborted fetuses from Planned Parenthood. You can't deny that. So this is a sick, and these people that's doing it, you have to look at their background. They're Christians. Whether you're Buddhist, Christian, or Muslim, it's still wrong. It don't give you the right because you got a religion. I don't have a religion, but yet, you understand what I'm saying? I'm thinking for myself. I could think I could think outside of the confines of the box. I don't have to run around and say that the Bible told me I can't do this or I can't do that, because if I see a child getting beat down in the middle of the street and you tell me to pray to God, then it's my fault that child get beat down, because you got to take that step to try to save that child. The religion teaches you not to think for yourself. It's the shackles. When they took us out of slavery physically, they had to get us mentally. Christianity wasn't given to us in a gift wrap with pink roses and a cake. It was forced on my people. If we was caught reading any other book than the Bible at one time, they would cut our tongue out of our mouth. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, you have to. Religion is not good for my people. It never had. My people pray more. We have a church on every corner, but yet we are suffering more than any other culture. Can you answer the question of why? We pray more than anybody, but yet we dying. Your people living good. You got your own parliaments and governments. You get what I'm saying? You're doing good. That's good. I'm not down here. That's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to stick together. But the Europeans have created systems and mechanisms to keep us divided, because they make money when we go to the jails, because it's private prisons, private jails. When we kill each other, they get paid, because they take the guns that we killed each other with and put it right back on the street. I know this for a fact. I know people who work in the system who tell me this, and I can't give their name, but they tell me the truth of what's going on.
So what do you think about the wickedness came from?
The wickedness.
You say
It exists, and I respect wickedness. Wickedness was happening even among my people before slavery, but we didn't use it as a tool to divide each other. We used it as a tool, as a meiotic tool, to balance the scales of our moral values. Wickedness has to exist. Good has to exist, because they balance each other out. There's no such thing as a perfect person. Even the universe is still studying itself in its own way. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, I say that to say that. I'm not being against your religion. I respect your religion, but I have to ask questions. And if the questions can't be answered, and we use a spookism to define the answers for the questions that I'm asking, then I have to cut it off. See? So, peace. Yeah.